Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today I will show you demo for Feature Manager. This functionality is used to control the links in our application which is deployed as a web app through Azure. It means we can show or hide the links in our application using Azure services. So let's start. This is the home page of Azure portal, and in our previous video we have created the configuration app. Let me open the same. In this, we have added configuration in Configuration Explorer Blade. Now we will use Feature Manager Blade. Before adding any parameter to Feature Manager Blade, we'll create a small application using Visual Studio. Let me open the Visual Studio. Select MVC project, provide a meaningful name and click on Next. Keep this as it is and click on Create button. So this is an MVC project we have created now, which provides us a boiler code with view, model and controller files. Let me run the application. So we have two links here. One is for home and other is for privacy. We will add 3 more links to this home page. Let me navigate to Solution Explorer and create new empty controller with name admin and click on add. Let me add a view to this controller. Add here a text. Similarly, let me add another controller. This time it will be a product controller. Again, add a new view for this controller. Add a text to this view. Add another controller with name order. Add a new view for this controller. Add a text to this view. Now we have a respective controllers and their view ready. Now let me add the links for this controller on the home page menu control. Let me build the application. If you noticed, we have additional 3 links: admin, products and orders. Now we will show and hide this link using Feature Manager Blade from Azure. Let me navigate to Azure page, click on Create, provide admin as a feature flag and apply. Again click on Create and add order text and click on Apply. Again click on Create and add product text, click on Apply. Now all the 3 links references are created in Feature Blade. Let me navigate again to Visual Studio. We need to add a Nugget package for this. Right click on Solution and Manage Nugget package. Browse for Microsoft.azure.appconfiguration.ASP.NET Core Nugget package. Click on Install. Click on Apply and Accept. Now add another Nugget package, Microsoft.featuremanagement.ASP.NET Core. Click on Apply and Accept. Now we have to add connection to program files. For this, let me open the program file and paste the code. At line number 10, it is reading the connection from app setting file variable Azure app config and then adding the reference of feature flag configuration in the code at line number 12. Let me open app setting file and add connection string with the name Azure app config, and its value we will take it from Azure. Let me navigate to Azure portal, go to settings and access settings. From value tab, copy the connection string, navigate to Visual Studio and paste the connection string here. Now to connect the feature link added in Azure to our application, we have to create a class which contains the variable with the same name what we have a feature link added in Azure. For this, let me navigate to Solution Explorer, click on Add and select the class option. Provide a meaningful name and click on Add. For interest of time, let me paste the code. This class contains 3 constant variables. If you notice, the name is same as the name of variables which we created in Azure portal. Now next is to inject the feature manager on each controller using constructor. For this, let me navigate to Solution Explorer and to Admin Controller. Let me paste the code. If you noticed, we have created a read-only variable at line number 8 with name underscore feature manager, and we are taking its value using constructor injection in line number 11, and then add an attribute on action level. It will use the variable name created in a file myFeatureFlag.js and will refer the properties of the same name variable we have created in Azure. The same changes we need to perform in product and orders controller as well. Let me come back once these changes are done in respective controllers. Now the changes are done in both controllers. Next step is to add the reference of feature links onto our homepage link so that we can control the visibility of the links. For this, navigate to View Import page and add Microsoft.featuremanagement.ASP.NET Core reference. Open the layout page and add the newer code. If you notice, the admin, product and order links are now under feature tags. Let me build the application. If you noticed, admin, product and order links are not visible now. To make them visible, let me navigate to Azure portal. Here, let me enable the admin link first. Navigate to Visual Studio and rerun the application. Now you see the admin link is visible. Similarly, let me enable order link and rerun the application. Now order link is also visible. Again, back to Azure portal, enable the product link and rerun the application. Now all three links are visible to home page. Now if we need to hide the link, only we need to navigate to Azure portal and disable the product links and order links. Rerun the application and see order and product links are not visible. Only admin link is visible now. In this way, you leverage the facility of feature management service in web app and control the visibility of the link just by changing the configuration setting in Azure portal. I hope now the concept is clear to you. With this, we end our video here. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.